So, what's the motherfucking deal? Welcome to the den. I'm not even gonna just. I'm your host, Honcho, man. I'm glad to see y'all. We're gonna have a live night tonight. Y'all know how we do, but I gotta tweak a couple more things. I was doing some super last minute shit. Give me just a moment, and we're gonna really get this thing jumped off. Give me like a minute and 14 seconds at the most. I kind of promise. All right. What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to the den. I apologize for the delay, the wait, and all that other good stuff. Oh, let me put these on so I can see. Hope all of you guys are doing well. I hope life is treating you excellent. And if it looks a little janky, well, it is what it is. Oh, I need to fix this. I was doing some other stuff. Anyway, again, like I said, I'm your host, Ed Honcho. I welcome you to the stream. I don't know what it's talking about over here. Let's pause that. That's unnecessary. Let's see who we got joining us this evening. And I look forward to a very interesting stream, man. Got lots of good stuff to talk about. And of course, we're going to talk about the nonsense, for those of you who don't know, about the Turkey Leg Hut dress code. And some of you are like, what the fuck is a Turkey Leg Hut? It's a very popular restaurant down here in the Houston area. I've never been myself. It is what it is. We'll get into that. But it is a primarily, quote unquote, black spot. It's a black owned restaurant. But I'm going to tell you how the fact that they came up with a dress code shows how much niggas hate being held accountable. And you're probably, how are you going to do that, huh? So just wait and see. And again, like I said, we got plenty of other shit to get into. But make sure you hit that like button. That's very important. If you're not subscribed and you're watching, I don't even know how you got here, but cool beans. Shout out to Culture, a.k.a. the Don of the Discord, Man K Sports TV, a.k.a. Man Up. What's the motherfucking deal? Jason S. What's the motherfucking deal? The lovely Miss D. The Gamma. Hope all is well. The lovely Miss Grace. How are you? You may be fifth in the chat, but you're first in our hearts. The lovely Miss Sarah Lou, a.k.a. the Secretary of the Den. Let's see. It's your boy Roman. What's the motherfucking deal? The Baker Man. What's the motherfucking deal? Shout out to the Baker Man. Heidi. Shannon. It's always good to see you, Shannon. I hope all is well with you, Shannon, and your very interesting family. John, my favorite New Yorker. What's the motherfucking deal? Hope all is well. I heard about the executive order going on there. Hope you're out there staying safe. Chalk Milk. How are you this evening? I hope all is well. So let's... so much to talk about, right? And I think this is kind of like how I'm going to start approaching the streams, because we're not streaming every night or as much as I normally have. And I want to get back into it. I'm just you know, trying to figure out the groove. But there's so many things to talk about. So I figure, you know, when we do go live, we'll talk about a multitude of things with a main topic, kind of wrapping everything up. But you guys know I say a lot of stuff. I say a lot of things. And some folks in here don't always agree with my opinions. But that's okay. That's what makes the den a great place. All opinions are welcome, whether you agree or disagree. You know, we're all, no, we're not. I was going to say we're all friends in the den. But if you're in the Discord, or if you've been in the Discord long enough, you will realize that is a fantasy statement. So, a couple of things. I don't know where to start. Let's talk about something we did a video. I did a video on the other day. Sha'Carri, like the fucking horror movie. Sha'Carri will not be participating in the Olympics at all. Did not get listed on the team. Doesn't look like she'll be making the trip. Looks like she fumbled the bag. And that's unfortunate, right? Because the Olympics is where you make that name for yourself, especially if you're a track star in the track and field type situation. And, you know, 4 years is a long time to wait. A lot of stuff can happen in 4 years. And, again, it is what it is. But it's crazy because I had people come here and argue it's not fair. That white dude did it a few years ago and you know, he got to be in the Olympics. Timing is a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I believe that timing is one of the most important things in the game. Timing is critical to success, right? Well, here's the thing about Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps didn't pop dirty. Michael Phelps got caught. A photograph of him was found, you know, partaking in the devil's lettuce. And he still was suspended for 3 months. It just happened to be a situation where it did not fall in line with him missing the Olympics, right? And so, like I said, and somebody came in here and they deleted their comment. It's just not right. That's wrong. All she did was smoke a blunt. Let me tell you something, right? I, not currently, but I myself am a partaker, okay? I know how the game goes, right? And if you're a partaker yourself or know somebody who partakes, you maybe know a little bit of the science behind it. The reefer does take quite a bit to get out of your system. It can take about a month, depending on your level of consumption, right? If that girl only puffed one of them dirty reefer cigars, and it was only one, she has very little body fat, that would have gotten out of her system relatively, what are you saying, Baker Man? Oh, we need to talk about that shit. I'll have to give you a call. So, yeah, and so it's like that shit will get out of your system relatively quickly. You know, about a week or so. If it was only one and she wasn't a heavy user, let me tell y'all, like, a person doesn't just out of nowhere decide, hey, I've been drug-free my whole life. I'm going through something. I'm an Olympic athlete. Let me do some drugs, right? Let me just try these drugs and see if they make me feel better. Let's be honest, bro. And I'm not one to stereotype. Yes, I am. But that girl smokes. That it is what it is. And I'm not looking at her negatively because of that, but I am looking at her because she let that come in the way of her having an opportunity, again, that comes around every, 4 years or so. And you're not guaranteed to get that opportunity next time it goes around. So that's kind of the unfortunate type situation. Oh, I saw the funniest thing. I think I might be able to pull it up because I'm going to show y'all some videos. I'm finna, that's kind of what we're going to do. We're going to have fun in the den, like the old dens, right? I saw this video, and it basically said that space is gay. And it's hilarious. Like, it's super funny, right? It's super duper funny. I'm going to see if I can find it. I didn't save it, but I should have because it's great. Speaking of gay, right? Speaking of gay, let's talk about China. China is not gay. China is not gay at all. I say speaking of gay, and here comes Broderick. No pun intended. Very colorful shirts you were wearing there in Miami, Mr. Brooks. But no, 17. What's the motherfucking deal? But they got this thing I guess called WeChat. I guess it's one of their forms of social media or whatever. I really don't know all about it. 335. Peace. But they went and they wiped out all of the feminist and LGBT additional alphabet. I think there's some symbols and maybe some emojis in it now. I don't even know what the letter. I don't even know. I think they stole some emojis. I think they added some emojis to it. I'm not quite sure about that. At least the rainbow emoji. But hey, Nas Honcho, I'll take it. But nah, man. Like, so they went and wiped all that out, right? And they are not having it, bro. So like, while we are sitting here, you know, promoting it and pumping it up like flat bike tires, they are definitely acting like the Patriots and deflating all that shit, right? They are not having it. China's going the opposite direction of America in many ways. But we won't get all the way into that because I think if you say you speak too badly about China, you get banned from everything, even though they don't condone. I don't know. Oh, what? I missed that. I would have liked to see that. So I thought that was very interesting. Let me show you some clips of some stuff, right? Let's pull some things out of a hat, okay? And I definitely didn't prepare for this properly. So we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Oh, that video we watched last week was hilarious with all the black women fighting, and I named that video The Wig Wars for some reason. And I got more. I got way more. But we're going to save the black lady bashing for a moment. I know y'all think I'm terrible. So, oh, you do. But when I provide receipts, right, am I wrong? Am I wrong for these things? They're still popping fireworks. That's cool. Let's watch this. I don't know if you guys seen this, right? I'm gonna just see if I can make that a full screen thing here.
In more healthcare settings and respond to hotspots. The president will outline 5 areas his team is focused on to get more Americans vaccinated. 1, targeted community by community door-to-door outreach to get remaining Americans vaccinated by ensuring they have the information they need on how both safe and accessible the vaccine is. 2, a renewed emphasis on getting the vaccines to more primary care doctors and physicians, something that we've seen in more healthcare settings and respond to hotspots. The president.
Very interesting. So they're talking about knocking on the door, right? To make sure that everybody gets the necessary information, right? That they have awareness. Let's be honest, bro. And to know that how accessible this is. Hotspots. What the fuck is this? A low internet area? What are you talking about? Everybody knows how accessible the jabs are, right? Everybody knows, right? Oh, I guess I should admit something. I should admit something to y'all. I went to the doctor last week, and he said I was a little bit overweight. All my labs and stuff were good. Everything within the normal range, so no concerns, no worries there. But I must admit, I took the jab. I didn't want to tell anybody. But I'm proud that I did. Because shortly after that, I grabbed a fucking cabinet and it had a rusty nail sticking out of it. It was a damn tetanus. It wasn't what you thought it was. I had to get a tetanus booster. And I'm glad I did. I'll be damned if I get that other shit. No. So, if y'all ever think that I'm going to do that, look, if old Sleepy Joe and his boys come knocking on my door, well, there's nobody home. I'm just telling them, get the fuck out. Like, get the fuck out of here. There's no fucking way, bro. There's no fucking way. Delta Echo Golf 12, what's the motherfucking deal? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. What was I going to say? I was going to say something funny about replacing myself with a white lady. Something along the lines of Rachel Nichols and Maria Taylor, but I lost the joke. Don't you hate that? Don't you hate it? Shannon. Terrible. But yeah, I really wish. Hey, don't you hate like when you got that joke there, and you really just want to roll it out like the record, and I just lost it. So it is what it is. No, ain't no way, bro. Not me. Not at all. Not gonna happen. Yeah. Books. What about do ebooks count? But so what are your thoughts on that? So if the Gestapo comes knocking at your door saying, hey, we just want to provide you a little information. We're going to go door to door. That doesn't sound like anything familiar to you guys that you may have learned in your history class, your world history classes. If any of you took those or paid any attention. So, I mean, it is, I'm praying for all of you. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Really? Really? I need to go check that out. I was talking about some Chipotle earlier. I'm mad I missed out on that deal. I'll talk to you later, Heidi. Something funny about what you just said. Let's look at some more stuff, because I got a couple of things to talk about, right? Before we get to the turkey leg hut debacle and why, I mean, like, this thing really bothers me. The whole turkey leg hut thing really, really bothers me. And again, if y'all don't know what the turkey leg hut is, it's a very, very popular restaurant here in Houston. Sometimes the waits can be as long as 2 or 3 hours. Again, I've never been. I might go now. Bet you niggas not going, I might go now. Because I told y'all, there's more than 3, I will not be. It's a very African-American saturated place. Whatever that means. I guess African, well, I don't know. Africans. Or African Americans, once they get their citizenship. Doodaloo. So what do y'all want? What do y'all want here? Should we go into wokeness? A little bit of hilarity? Or black women being very bad? I got plenty of black women being very bad. I think all of it actually ties into black women being very bad. Everything that I have to show you tonight. But I'll let the people. I'll let the people pick. What? Let's see. You want to start off with something funny? Or do you want to get straight to the violence, or something that's going to make your brain melt from? Let's go with this. We'll start off. This is like pertaining to a black woman, but it's a little bit of everybody in this one. I'm going to mute myself, and we're going to listen to this in just a moment. Let me see. Where's the doggone thing for this? This I saw earlier, right? And this really, we're going to talk about this for a second, right? Because we talk about, last month was a special month for a small percentage of this country. And like I say, I talk about those individuals, and I say that there's an issue that goes on that when it comes down to all of them, almost all of them that I've ever met or had a conversation with, there seems to be a mental conflict that goes on with them, right? Like a lot of the ones. I mean, now let me not say that all of them. Never been one or two that I've met, but a majority of them that I've come in contact with, the ones who put their sexuality to the forefront, right? Those are the ones that seem to have something concerning going on with them. So, as I get ready to drop this, let me pause it first.
I'm trying to phrase.
First, all the red flags are there. I think that might even be her real eyebrows. Those are scary. All right, this is scary, huh? How y'all doing? I'll tell you certain things about women. Bull ring in their nose, Run as fast as you can. If she has a bull ring in her nose, she's going to be a problem, bro. Like, bro, bro, bro. The bot is for 200%. I gotta get the bot back working. It is not cooperating. I tried the cloud bot; it wasn't acting right. The other bot just don't work. I'm gonna bring the pistachios back at some point. We're gonna figure it out. Well, bro, but at least those baby hairs are probably real. Maybe. I don't think those are $2.99. Those are at least $4.99 baby hairs right there. And if y'all don't know about the $2.99 baby hairs, you know I kept that picture. I'm gonna bring it back. But the multicolored Cruella de Vil hairdo, that's a problem. Anyway, I want you guys to hear what is being said here, right? I'm going to mute myself so I can actually listen in. I listened to this once and I said, you know what? I have to share this with the den because this is purity craziness, right? So I want you guys to check this out. I'll shut the fuck up and we're going to talk about it.
I'm trying to phrase this nicely and I can't yell, but I want to. So, black people and people of color in the queer community aren't seen by white queers as queer as they are. On almost every occasion where I've been discussing my queerness or my experiences with queerness with white gays, they speak to me in a condescending way and they treat me as if I am a straight person imposing on a queer subject because they don't see us as queer as them. Queerness is seen as something that is white and a way to compare oppression, and it's used to compare oppression. So it's impossible for white gays to see us as gay as them. The LGBTQ community has been used as a front to hide racism or to excuse racism. Do research on black queerness, please. I'm trying.
I'm going to be honest, that was even worse the second time I heard it. So, I don't even know what to say. Oh, bro. I remember when that was a term that wasn't embraced, right? Like, this is what I'm saying. There is no unity. Yeah, there is infighting within themselves, right? I don't even know what the I don't even know what the Q. I mean, like I know the Q stands for queer, right? But what does queer even mean? Like back in the day, when we used to use the term queer in a derogatory manner, it meant what gay means now, right? Now I don't understand queer in its definition along, I guess, in the alphabet spectrum. And I told you they put an emoji in there. Man up, what's the motherfucking deal? Yeah, this is how dumb that we've gotten. This is how woke we've gotten. We've gotten so woke. They've gotten so woke that they've woked themselves back into the oppression that they're complaining about. You know what I mean? It's like POC, right? That is the dumbest thing. Like when I first heard that, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Like, call them colored, you're a racist. Call them POC, you're an ally. It is baffling to me. Oh, you missed a little bit, Joe. We haven't missed it all. You missed a real queer segment. Queer eye for the straight guy. Did I lay that up? You gotta give me my credit for that one. Yeah, that was mind melting. Like I said, I don't even understand. Like your queerness is not accepted because white queers don't view black queers as queer enough. This whole conversation is queer. Like I don't understand it. I don't get it. And again, like I said, it's a baffling statement. And like I say, these people don't realize, like, when you put your sexuality before everything, when that's your primary, like, you start sounding ridiculous. You are, what is a demisexual? They humping on everything? It's like, God said, I'm a demigod. I don't know. This is terrible. Did I get it? I'm not sure. Let me see. What I got going here? I don't know if somebody said something. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Somebody just said something. Yeah, see, y'all don't be understand that. I be wanting all the smoke in the comment section. I'd be ready to set it off when people come in and make stupid comments. That's why I don't delete shit. Oh, snap. It's an NBA Top Shot. I'm not sure. Did you text me? Oh, shit. Shout out to Mr. Man Up. And I got to send some love to Miss Sarah Lou, too. But shout out to Mr. Man Up. Mr. Man Up just hit the Cash App with a Benjamin. I need to have a thing for the Cash App because it doesn't automatically. I need to have like a button I can push to set it off. So everybody send a little salute to Mr. Man Up for showing some love. And send a shout out to Miss Sarah Lou too, because Miss Sarah Lou shows a lot of love when we ain't live. And I appreciate her for that. Man, and I'm gonna hit you up, Miss Man Up. Thank you so much, man. I'm gonna hit you after stream because I got something special now that I have the power to do something now. I got something special for you. I appreciate that love. Shout out to Man Up, man. All the anonymous ones are you? Yeah, I don't believe you. You know those Germans like their credit. But man, I lost my train of thought. We derailed the queerness. Appreciate the love. Shout out to Mr. Man Up. But yeah, somebody said something in my thing talking about, I hate people talking through long videos. Bitch, don't watch the video then, bitch. You see how I'm talking. I'm gonna talk. The fucking video is like 20-something fucking minutes. You thought I was gonna repeat the fucking bitch getting beat up the whole time? You goofy motherfucker. I'm telling you, like, if I should have got on YouTube a long time ago before it got super soft and should have really went in when it was cool to do so, then I might have been something. Now they don't want to hear me say this shit. But the Germans, yeah, man. Look, I've been on my Mr. Saul kick lately, and he is a big fan of the Germans. He's all like every book. He's always giving the Germans a lot of props. They're not as bad as Americans like to say they are. Just Heidi, she's just the worst one. Violence. Y'all ready for some violence? Let's talk about violence. We just get off the queer stuff because the queer stuff confuses me. And let's get into this one. All right, I'm gonna mute myself so you guys can hear. Oh, there's so much bad stuff we can talk about today. Hold on.
That's my window. Ooh. Come on. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Oh, there it is. Oh, got a belt. Got a belt. Ooh, Taylor's in there. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Ain't nobody breaking that up. That's my window. Ooh. Come on. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is.
There it is. There it is. You know, for a group that says they're the most hated in America, I don't see anybody doing more damage to them than themselves. Ain't nobody break shit up. I don't see, I mean, look, niggas, like, here's the deal, right? Because we have had this stigma about women for so long in society. Oh, they're sweet little angels. That's why I'm glad the internet exists. I'm glad everybody has phones now so we can see all, the truth can come to light. And I'm not discounting niggas at all. Like, men are supposed to be, men are violent. That's what we're expected to do, all this tomfoolery. But we do a lot of fuckery too, right? But it's this stigma that's been around women all this time that they're so innocent and so pure. And we see this particular group that says that, again, like I said, they're more oppressed than anybody. Yeah, my little stuff coming off my cup. Don't talk about me. But again, like I tell y'all see it every time. Show me the natural. Show me a group of natural women who are fucking show me a group of natural women doing this. Show me a group of natural black women, period, right? I agree, and I hate it. Like, it's unfortunate, right? And this is why I call this shit out, because like I want niggas to realize, like we were just talking about the other day about the famous twins, and apparently it wasn't even about so much. Shout out to Professor Trill, he sent me some stuff, and apparently it was just some dumb shit that happened, you know. And the dude, apparently the dad who it was their stepdad, who got killed, and then somebody else, right? And so these women will get you hurt, will get you killed. Kevin Johnson, the GOAT? Yeah, Kevin Johnson, the GOAT sister. That's why I want to stay in Houston. But like I said, like it is dangerous, bro. Like, people think it's fun and it's funny and, oh, it's cool, you grew up on. See, there's a lot of black men who don't like talking about this shit because their mamas are like this, right? You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh yeah, hey, the Swisher principle. That's a street law. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, this is normal behavior for women like this. And I'm going to show you some more things because, you know, we've gotten to the point where these type of women think that, I love them all. What are you talking about, Heidi? I talk about how glorious and how wonderful black women are all the time. But it's only a specific group of them. It's not all of them. Appreciate the love, Miss Sarah Lou. It's only a specific group of them, right? It's not all of them. So that's why it's super funny. I tell you, like when black women come to the den at one point, they go, oh yeah, I love it. He talked about he loves black women. Yeah, but not all of y'all. Not even a majority of y'all. It's like a small percentage. Like, first, you got to start off natural. Then we can work with the rest from there. So we're talking about natural. It's like 8% already. And then after that, bro, I don't even know. I guess I got to fix that. I got to figure out how to adjust the green screen from the lights come on. But thank you, Miss Sarah Lou. I appreciate the love. Power, what's the motherfucking deal? Let me continue this point I'm making. So I'm talking about like now, because black women get to the point, and women are to the point too, where, you know, society tells them, you know, once they start making them super, y'all saw that they made like Wolverine a woman now? That's Rihanna's not bad. Rihanna just got that forehead. If I had an opportunity, I wouldn't wife it, but, you know, hey, that's a whole different conversation. And she couldn't hit my blunt. But there's did I save that video? Oh, come on, bro. Tell me I didn't save it. All right. While I'm looking at this one, I'm gonna see if I can find this other. There's another video I thought I saved, and I really want to share it with y'all because it's super fucked up, and the dude in it is fucked up too. And I feel bad for the children. But let me get to it. Let's watch this one. This one's terrible. I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna let y'all watch it. And I want to know y'all's thoughts on this, right? I want y'all to really like listen to what's going on and observe. I'm not gonna give much context, right? I just want y'all to look at everything going on, and then we're gonna dive into it. Drinks need to be thrown. Hair needs to be pulled. Dirty laundry aired. You're a terrible person. You're a terrible, terrible person. All right, let's get it.
Bitch, didn't I tell you get your ass out my motherfucking shit? Hold up. So motherfucking ass.
Nigga sat in her car, gang.
Oh, nice. What? This is not your shit. This is not your car. Oh God, bitch. I've been ready. Bitch, I've been ready. Oh God. This is not your shit.
Hold on.
What up?
Just wait.
Sis.
Just wait.
Bitch, sis.
Man, Baby Lee shot this shit.
Sis.
Wait.
Get in my car.
I don't
Bitch.
even know.
Give me my seat.
I don't even
Just
know.
sat in her shit.
I don't even know.
It is dumbass.
I don't know what I did.
You know what the fuck going on.
Let me see this
Get
weed.
that weed. Put that bitch in the car. I'm telling you that bitch finna come out.
Baby Lee shot this shit.
What up?
That's my.
Bitch.
That ain't your shit. Say it
World
so loud.
fucking star, dog.
Say it so loud.
Everything we doing is going world star.
Say it so shit. Say it so shit.
Nah, I got
Don't hit her, bro. Just don't hit her. Walk away.
You can throw them out. Oh God. Throw them bitch.
Walk away.
You in my shit. And I tell you
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's my car.
fucking car. Bitch, didn't I tell you get your ass?
Every nigga in this video, big pussy. Hope that's one of y'all partners. Big pussy. Especially that nigga in the blue shirt. Right? Big pussy. The only nigga who was halfway decent was a nigga that came and pulled him out of there, and he still let that shit go on too long. Now, do you see what we say when black women act fucking mannish? To have no shame to run up on this man. This man is obviously drunk. You know what I'm saying? Like, obviously under the influence. You tell him he don't understand. He ain't swing at her. All he tried to do was defend himself very poorly. You can say drunken. He's thinking it's his car, right? He's thinking it's his car. He's obviously under the influence. All these niggas walk around, and that bitch ass nigga happened to look very light skinned. In that shirt, don't hit her, dog. Don't hit her, dog. You bitch ass nigga, dog. I'd have to sober up. You'd have to catch one with me, dog. You'd have to shoot me my one. So Bible warns women are capable of with little effect. Eve was able to get Adam to disobey God Almighty with very little effort. Read your Bible. I agree. That's why I say, regardless if you are a believer or non-believer, that every woman can be played. Eve was the perfect woman, and she was played. A little bit of game ran on her. But every man can be a simp. You know, Adam was the perfect man, and he still simped out. Now, you letting this woman beat all on this dude and everything else, right? This is why I say these niggas all got mamas like that bitch who pulled a wig off. Every last one of them niggas got a managed mama. But I appreciate the love, 17. Every one of them got a managed mama. You know what I'm saying? And because they think that shit is acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, like I say, everybody gets to smoke. I talk often about women because people argue with me all the time about women don't do this, and so I do that. But when niggas is wrong, niggas will get called out. Like that's the thing that we always get into because niggas always like, oh, y'all never talk about men. Yeah, we talk about men all the time, but it's very succinct and to the point because it is a consensus. It's 100% agreement. A trash ass nigga is a trash ass nigga, and every nigga in that scene was trash. Except for the nigga who came and finally pulled him away. Old buddy was trash for being drunk to the point where he don't know where the fuck he at. You know what I'm saying? Terrible. But like I've always said, equal rights, equal fights. She could have caught it, and every nigga out there could have caught it. Don't hit her, dog. Like, nigga, you not tough, nigga. You see this nigga drunk. This is an easy one. You get no points for that. Like, and again, like I say, it's okay to let her hit all on this dude, right? The other little mannish looking broad out there too. Both of them broads was mannish looking. Did you see her body language, her stance? On God, on nation. You know what I'm saying? I've been waiting. I've been ready. Like, you wake up this angry. Appreciate the love, Miss Sarah Lou. You wake up this angry. And this is why I feel sad for so many black folks, because there's a lot of black people who wake up angry every goddamn day. Wait, I'll have to mess my face up a little. Maybe if I keep shaving poorly, it'll. If you move like a man, you get the consequence. I agree, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, you step into a man's arena, you deserve, and he wasn't even trying to fight. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even trying to. He wasn't trying to do nothing. He was just like, this is my. Obviously, the man is under the influence, but she's so miserable. She found a victim that she can take all of her stress and frustration out. These niggas think the shit cool. Like I said, these niggas trash too. Like, so, you know, I used to just sit there and say, you know, whenever it happens to, when it's black folks and they, you know, beat up on a white person, and they get off on it. They get off on doing it to ourselves, right? This damn evil white man. The evil white man is struck again. The evil white man threw fucking rocks through them chicks' cars that we just watched. Then he fucking, the evil white man made this chick beat this guy up. Heck, that darn evil white man, he's so crafty. He's oh buddy. That's what I'm gonna start doing. I'm gonna find that clip from Don't Be a Menace. And don't nobody steal it. Don't be going telling your other favorite YouTubers to use it. And I'm gonna every time we have some shenanigans in here, I'm gonna put the man and put that little white guy on there. Dog, like that's that nonsense. And if he'd have stole off on that bitch, which she so truly deserved, then they had all been trying to, oh, you don't hear no female. That's not a female, dog. That's a fucking pit bull off the leash, dog. Put her down. Put her down. She needs to go. Now, I'm going to take you guys into we watched this one, and this one. I got 4 more I want to show before we get into the turkey leg cut situation. I want to see if I'm kind of upset that I did not save that one, man. I really am. I'm gonna try to pull it up in the background. Here's a stereotype that we often talk about, and I find this is funny. We're gonna lighten the mood up just a little bit, and tell me if y'all understand what's going on here. And while we do this, I'm going to I'm trying to find that other video because it's terrible. It's really terrible.
Look at her, what's she doing? What's she doing? Get up! Get up! Get up! You out the water! You out! You're okay! You out the water! You're okay! You're out the water! My mom had to go there. You got
I got some.
Insert black people can't swim jokes here. So, yeah. One, she literally, wow, that's a good one, Heidi. She literally could have just stood up in the water. Right? Just stood up. And somehow she started drowning. I got a hilarious video I want to share with y'all, but I think a little bit of titty shows in it, so I won't put it on I won't put it on here. But y'all, if y'all are in the Discord, make sure y'all are in the Discord after stream, and I'll make sure I put it in there. I'm trying to find this shit. I'm gonna find it here in a second. My motherfuckers out here dancing on dead whales. And I'm gonna steal a shout out. Make sure you guys, if you are on the Twitters, definite Twitter recommendation is to follow No Pause TV. They always got a lot of good content on there. That's terrible. I'm almost there. I know it's close. I know it's close to finding the video I'm looking for. Oh man, y'all see that video of the dude who took a shit in the janitor's bucket while they were like mopping up, I think in the subway or some shit. And the dude's like mopping the floor. He goes about like 5-6 feet away. Oh, buddy gets up. He's like sitting on like a homeless dude sitting in the corner. He gets up and pulls his pants and like shits in his bucket, dog. Then punks the nigga and like takes his mop. That's the crazy part about it. So buddy got all mad about it. Oh, here it is, dog. Here's the one. Okay, I got it. Give me just a second. I don't even know if I want to show this. It's kind of devastating, but it kind of goes right along the thing that I was talking about. About women thinking that they can beat up men, and then when they step in it and something happens, you know, it's very unfortunate. But yeah, the woman could have just stood up and she fucking, nothing happened. She thought she was drowning because she fucking slid down the slide and landed in a pool of water. And she started doing all this shit. You know what I'm saying? No, I didn't see the backflip in the tub one. Honcho, what the fuck happened to Honcho? Yeah, we gotta make that happen now that the Rona's over with. We definitely need to do that. Yeah, that water wasn't but what, like 4 feet, maybe, and she could have stood up and been all right. But it's terrible, right? Only, how are you doing, Miss Only? Let me see. All right. Before I pull up the one I was looking for, we got like a couple of things to talk about. We got to talk about Le'Veon Bell's baby mama too. Baby mama number 6, and she's mad because he's a bum. Bitch, you're a bum. You know this nigga got like multiple other baby mamas, and you still try to sign up for the deal because you think you gonna get something out of it. But again, you can't say women are that because you're wrong for calling them out. Even though I show y'all terrible stuff about women all the time. And the reason why I say that is just to make you guys aware. I love black women. The like 4% of them that fucking fit the shit I be talking about. I am overly picky for no reason. Maybe it's that I do it to protect myself, right? So the odds are forever in my favor. What's that shit? Fucking Mockingjay. All right. What do we want? We want a brawl. That one's kind of funny. We'll go to this one, and this one was actually kind of interesting, right? And then we'll do a funnier one, and then we'll get into that real serious one. We'll talk about Bell's bullshit baby mamas.
Shit! Shit! Oh, that's it. That's it. Shit! Shit! Oh!
Now go home. Now go home. Now go home. Why sock dirty?
You talking about socks dirty? Why sock dirty? You fucking talking about? Pack up, get out of here, yeah? Shit!
We fucking hate each other, bro. But you say stuff like this. Well, Honcho, you're a damn coon. Why are you talking about it? Like, dog, I could fucking throw a rock at the internet and fucking 50 of these kind of videos fall out. You know what I'm saying? And even though you've never lived in the hood, chocolate milk, and I'm not saying you, but it's a lot of them suburban ass niggas who swear that when you say stuff like this, you hate yourself. Motherfuckers who ain't never been in no shit like this. Ever. Right? You know what I'm saying? And say you wrong for talking about this. This shit is a daily occurrence. These are just the ones that go fucking viral. These are the ones that just are found. It's shit like this all day, every day. Let's think about the shit that don't get put out there. Motherfuckers got all kind of shit in their fucking phones they see every time. And so the fucked up part about it was, right, Black Girl Magic. Hashtag Black Girl Magic. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm too dark. I have no problem working. You know what I'm saying? I just work by myself. I'm like, give me this side of the field. I'll take care of it myself. I don't want you niggers sullying up my work. But seriously, like, right? And I point these things out about black women. This is why I say we don't come together. Black women don't even defend each other. The big girl was over there trying to protect, I guess, her friend. No, and I know. This is why I'm trying to come up with a new term. Not niggas, because the Hispanics and the Asians have taken over niggas. The white people too. So niggas is like now universal. But I gotta come up with a distinct description for the blacks, right? Miss Bell already took moon cricket, so I can't use that. Because all the other races have their own personal racial slurs, you know. Can't anyway. Let me just stop before I get banned from YouTube. As ratchet as all of that shit was that was going on, and I don't know what the cause of it was. I don't know what started it. But did you see? And I know you say, "Well, Honcho, you talk about natural." There was a girl in there with dreads. It wasn't natural. She had that fucking super sherbet colored ass. Super sherbet colored ass hair, so there ain't nothing natural about that. The chick who wasn't even fighting, was just helping her friend. You saw the other girl trying to pull a purse off of her, kicking her and shit. The other bitches was trying to kick the one on the ground and stuff, and it's just like she wasn't trying to do nothing but protect her. You know what I mean? But there's no shame. Don't nobody give a fuck. And then the niggas just standing around watching it. So many people that wake up miserable, dog. Wake up miserable, and I hate it. And there's no way to reach these people because they're so deeply ingrained. And I tell you, we do it to ourselves. We do it to ourselves. There's no magic hidden CIA agent, you know, hit that bitch. Fucking making motherfuckers fight, doing all this other crazy shit. This is because of the communities that people choose to live in. And it would be crazy because niggas with money in some of these communities that could live elsewhere, they could go elsewhere. But they choose to live in this because this is the energy that they want. This is the energy that they crave, right? And this is what happened. You know, it's just, it's really sad, actually. You know what I'm saying? Europeanized, yeah, I'm definitely, yeah, they would definitely associate me with the more Eurocentric groups. But which is crazy because I love black people. I love African. I like real Africans. I might not care as much for the black Americans, the ratchet black Americans, the RBAs, right? Maybe that's the thing. As much as I like the real African Americans. Those are Africans who actually came from Africa, have come to America and prosper. Because we talk about these things, right? It's because we're black. It's because you're black. But it has nothing to do with that because Africans come over here, prosper. West Indian, Caribbean people come over here, prosper. Same color skin, same this, that, and that. And people can sit here and say, oh, it's the accent. Or it's the way they sound, so they'll give them a chance because they know. Well, by the second, third generation, that accent's gone. That accent has faded, right? You know what I mean? And so it's the mentality, period. Black Americans wake up blaming white people for everything. And it's a guy that I follow, and he's done well for himself. He was an old hood nigga. He came up and did some things and whatever. And he posted something. He said the other day, he's like, man, you got to stop waking up, being concerned with everything that white people are doing or blaming white people for everything. People start coming out the woodwork calling him a coon. Like all kinds of, it's just like, because he said that? Wow. Because he expressed an opinion that's factual. Like when I stopped thinking like that, when I got away from people who tried to ingrain that mindset into you daily, you think differently. When you start realizing, you know what, hey, it's on me. It is up to me to make my decisions. Are there some awful ass white folks out there? Yes. Are there some great white people out there? Yes. Are there terrible Mexicans? And I'm talking about all Hispanics. All Hispanics are Mexican. Don't give me that individual accent. Only non-Mexican is Hector, because he's El Salvadorian. That's the only one I know. Yeah, and exactly, like if I fuck with you, I fuck with you because you're a good person, though. Like I couldn't be out here excluding entire. Well, that guy is a little tan for my like, a little too tan for me, and he's a little too book smart. His hair's a little bit too straight, and he's a little height deficient. Can't be good at all, and he probably knows kung fu. Anyway, who would I be talking about? But it's a weird thing to me, right? It's a real weird thing, and when I look back on how certain shit I used to believe and buy into, it bothers me. And I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad the internet exists to make sure I don't ever go back to believing these things. Got 2 more videos for you. And then we're going to talk about Le'Veon Bell. We're going to talk about the Turkey Leg Hut. And did y'all see them fucking tracks? Or whatever they call them, fucking braids or whatever, pulled out all over the thing. Then the chick like, what's up with these bitches be wanting to expose their stomach be looking all flappy, and they just have no problem with it. They had a little overlap going on. Like, how she skinny fat? Y'all can't even see this thing, can you? That's just me, I guess. But yeah, I'm talking bad about it, bitch. Y'all can't even see the shit. Let's find some humorous violence. This one should be short and amusing. And then we're going to watch this one video, like I said, that's very sad about the kids, and then we're going to talk about a couple of things.
Oh my God!
Put that phone down, you snap bitch! Put the fucking phone down, you snap! Dumbass bitch!
I'm getting back in my girl's car.
They came down here trying to kill you. Give us your fucking name.
There's a whole lot going on here. Okay? I don't know who the person in... Oh, I know y'all want the replay. I'm going to replay it. It has to be replayed. But the fat white woman calling the other white woman who was smaller than her a fat bitch. We need more self-awareness in America. Right? I don't know who drove the red vehicle, and they just sped off like it wasn't shit. The dude who slapped whoever, and I'm assuming that's the same dude that got hit by the car is who he slapped. And I think he was initially choking a white guy. I don't know what was going on. I don't even know where that is, right? I got you, Miss Sarah. Appreciate the love. Yeah, and I agree. Like the fucking hard car hit thing, that's a tough thing. But if nobody dies, it's crazy. I actually find it very amazing when people get hit and don't. There's like no severe injury. But he might have been shook up. But threatening the other one and call her a fat bitch, and then when she's like, "You're fat too," then she just calls her a stupid bitch. Like, this is bring it back to the bottom of the map. One more.
Oh my God!
I should have smacked the shit out you again. Pussy, shut the fuck up.
Let's go!
Shut the fuck up.
Put that phone down, you snap bitch! Put the fucking phone down, you snap! Dumbass bitch!
I'm getting back in my girl's car.
They came down here trying to kill you. Give us your fucking name.
And you just see when she called her a fat bitch, and she's like, "You're fat." She like kind of like looked at herself. And he's like, "I'm getting back in my girl." Like the commentary is like he described. I'd have slapped the shit out. He slaps him, and then he said, "I'm getting like." He was his own commentator in this video, and it was a terrible, terrible situation. Oh, Mr. Donald Trump. Joe's sending a squad to knock on your door to make sure everything is okay. Man, it was, like I said, this right here, I don't even know what's going on. Why is he choking this guy? And you got to be honest. You got to be honest. The guy who hit him was pretty accurate. Like, it's fucked up that he got hit. But there was like 3 people in that vicinity. And he was able to hit the one dude and knock him out his shoe. I don't know. He needs to teach a defensive driving course. All right. So we had a little chuckle at that. Now, this was a little bit more serious, right? This one here, I don't know how to feel about it because it's a lot going on. Like, and I'm actually disgusted with both people that are primarily in this because of what happens. I'm not going to really tell y'all everything because there's kind of like this unexpected thing that happens at the end. And then, like I say, it's super funny when you listen. You kind of going back to the drunk video we watched earlier where the chick was trying to beat up on a drunk dude. Listen to the women who are recording and commentating this, and then just listen to how their tones change when certain things happen, right? This one's going to be kind of tough, right? So it's not super violent or anything. It's actually kind of gross because of the disrespect. But I want you guys to seriously let me know how y'all feel about this one. Because this one was, like I said, this was a tough watch. And then, like I said, we probably won't spend too much time talking about Le'Veon. We'll talk about the turkey leg hut. Then I'll open up the lines because I want to know what y'all thought about, everything that we've discussed tonight. The lines are be a free-for-all.
Then the little girl right there just cried.
That spit?
Yes. Really? In front of that little girl? Y'all really gonna do that in front of this little ass girl?
Why would you spit on her? He said, cuz bitch is over. They both going to jail. She told us it's mind your fucking business. Look at all that spit on his face. All that fucking spit on his face. He got spit everywhere, Mom. Mom.
Hey, yo, for real, pull on. I ain't trying to get done. I ain't trying to be nosy, but y'all going too far from that little girl. Take her in the house or something. Like, don't do that in front of that little girl. Oh, yeah, and I see that too. You're a whole man. And y'all disrespecting the kids, both of y'all.
He said that's my baby. I be with that baby more than you. That's my baby.
They all our baby.
Bring the babies in here. We got them. Fuck it. Fuck it. It's the spit on his face for me. Look at him on the balcony. He Martin Luther King. Look at Martin Luther King. He trying to take a stand for the fucking country. Y'all about to drive?
No, you know the way, like she said, like you know.
Baby. Oh, God.
Did he pull off?
What the fuck? Oh, beat you the fuck up. I'm about to come beat the shit out you, you wild ass nigga.
Oh, let her in there.
Beat the shit out him in my room.
Then the little girl right
All right, Mr. Man Up. Appreciate you following through. There's a lot going on there. Now, I'm going to say something. I know y'all may or may not agree with me. This is my personal opinion from watching that. Towards the end, I don't think that gentleman realized, or whatever, that she had the baby in her hand. You know what I'm saying? And to the point, I think he was just trying to get out of there, because you saw quickly when he saw what happened, he came and ran back. But this is what happens when you let anger, this ratchet behavior, this ratchet energy, and you doing this shit in front of your kids with all fucking disregard for the children. You seen the little girl pulling on the man. They spitting back and forth on each other. They're doing all this kind of shit, and it's like, if you breaking up, if you leave, whatever. And then the whole time y'all doing all this shit, the baby in the fucking car. Like I said, so much shit. Yeah, she pulled the baby out the back seat, closed the door, and she opened the other door. And so I don't know if he was just trying to get away because, it seemed like he had been trying to get in the car door or whatever. So I'm not blaming him, I'm not blaming her. I'm blaming both of them. You know what I'm saying? Because they both put the baby in danger. They're, again, like I say, this the lack of regard for any of the children in that environment. Again, I don't know who spit first. I don't know whatever. But like I say, both of them are an issue. And again, like I say, if this goes whatever, I'm pretty sure these kids will get taken away. You know what I'm saying? It looked like she was trying to take something out the front seat too. He seemed as though he was trying to leave with the baby. I just think the dude actually cared for the baby. You heard the bitches cackling, talking about, oh, he said, I got the baby more than you do. So I don't know their affairs. I don't know any of that shit. Like I said, as soon as he saw what happened, he immediately ran back. So I don't think he deliberately tried to, he probably wouldn't have gave a fuck if it was her and he burnt off with the baby. You know what I'm saying? But I think he actually did come back, for the child. But again, what you hear at the end of that, Goofy Broad talking about, oh, I'm gonna go beat the shit out this nigga. Like, when did black women all fail biology class? Because you cannot beat up any man with intent. If he has intentions to fight you back, see, this is kind of where we are. When you let disrespectful people, when you let people who are not ladylike, but you still feel like they should be treated with, they should be treated as such. Like, I'm honestly on some, I have no remorse for these ghetto assholes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I told you, I stopped at the door thing. Once I saw that these bitches have no respect, I'm telling you, I conducted a test. Like, after we talked about that door opening thing, I conducted a test. I conducted a test, and I've been watching behaviors. And it was funny because I was talking about it the other day, and 99% of men, if you hold the door for an older gentleman, whatever it may be, 99% of men speak, say thank you, appreciate it. It might even start up a whole another little conversation. With women, black women especially, it might be 50-50. Might be, and I'm being generous. And it was funny because the other day I saw an older white gentleman holding the door open for a black woman. She was on the phone, and she just walked past him as if he didn't even exist. Like, the door just was an automatic door, and it just magically swung open. Didn't even acknowledge him. Like, not a nod head, none of that. You know what I'm saying? And so, I'm not saying that chick in this situation was that. That's a whole fucked up family, and that little girl's gonna grow up fucked up because of that. You know what I'm saying? Because of being raised in that tumultuous environment, because of that violence. And I hope that baby's all right, because oh, you're right. Black Lives Matter. Black people can't be racist, and they can't be abusers. But again, like I said, it's to the point where, like I said, this was a tough watch. You know what I mean? Like I say, the cackling hens, again, like I say, it's all funny, it's all good, and all this other shit. When you see that this is leading up to this shit, you know what I'm saying? When you see that this shit is leading up to What? What are y'all in here doing? Oh, yeah, let me see. I see I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to get rid of all of them. I have to just get all new mods. What is going on in here? No, erasing all the good shit. God damn. How much did y'all fucking blank out? But I can see who did what. But again, like I said, it's terrible person. But it's like I said, it's just a situation, bro, like where this is what lack of accountability leads to, right? And the reason why accountability is important because accountability equals standards. And we're gonna skip over the Le'Veon Bell thing. I might talk about that at another time. I might post an article to it because I want to get into accountability because I want to talk about the turkey leg cut thing and why this is also a terrible situation. Now, for those of you who don't know, I'll pull something up for y'all. Oh my God, I got so much. I forgot all about that thing because I did want to talk about women not knowing what the fuck they wanted. We're going to talk about the turkey leg cut, and I got a few more shots, a few more slugs to shoot at all you women. So, bust it, wide open. Here we go. These are the new rules, right? All body parts must be covered completely. All cleavage, breast, thighs, and buttocks must be completely covered. The only thing naked here is the turkey legs and chicken wings. Who do y'all... This is what we're going to do, right? We're going to do 1 and 2. Y'all know I like... we're with the binary over here. We're not with the non-binary shit. Oh, you finna start... Oh, word? Already, Baker Man. That's a bit. Holla at your boy. We got to talk about that other thing you mentioned. We're going to do 1 and we're going to do 2, right? We can do 1 and do 2. 1, if you think this is about women. 2, if you think this is more about men, that these rules are more about men or more about women. So here's number 1. 1 for women, 2 for men. Because women always come first. All body parts must be completely covered. All cleavage, breasts, thighs, and buttocks must be completely covered. The only thing naked here is turkey legs and chicken wings. Who do you think that the rule number 1 is... Who do you think rule number 1 is based on? Appreciate the love, Miss Sarah. Who do y'all think? It's your boy Roman. Okay. Dolores Law, how are you been? Okay. I see a couple of 1s. Okay. See a few 1s saying that this is more targeted to women. Okay. Just a 1 or 2, Heidi. We don't need your extra commentary. All right, number 2. We're gonna give that one. We're gonna give that one to the women. Reese, baby, how you doing this evening? We'll get that to the women. Number 2, no swimwear. No swimwear of any kind is allowed. This is the heart of 3rd Ward, not the beach. Who is that, in your opinion, more targeted at? 1 for women, 2 for men. Y'all a few seconds to get your votes in. I should figure that's what I say the damn bot. If I could have the poll thing going on, would be nice. But it is what it is. Okay. 3 for kids. Terrible. Their kids their own gender now. Heidi. And I thought this was particularly funny, right? Because I'm like, no swimwear. Nobody does that. And this was like a day or so after this came out. And I know the Wally is probably the worst of society, right? But if you gotta really get down to it to see what people are really doing, you gotta go to the Wally. I know this doesn't happen at Target. I don't think it does. Target. And I saw this no swimwear thing, and I went to fucking Target like the next day, and tell me why I saw plenty of swimsuits with the overlap and the mesh the mesh shit covering up. And it's like, why are you wearing this in public? We're on the west side. Ain't no water. I mean, ain't no beach around here. You know what I'm saying? Like on the west side of Houston. Like, where are you going? Like, I can understand if this might have been Galveston. Like a Galveston Walmart, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like a Crystal Beach or something like that makes sense. But here we are, right? Here we are. And again, it was all women. It was one, oh man, I told Trill about that. That shit was funny. Because there's one chick, and she was in there, nothing but like one of them little thin, I don't know what you call them, bathing suit type, basically like a little triangle covering the titty a little bit. And then with her son. She was light skinned. Her son was albino. And I was like, man, I feel bad for you, Powder, because you probably get the worst of it. You probably got your friends telling me, where your mom at, nigga? Where your mom's at, nigga? And, well, again, poor kid looked like Powder. No exposed undergarments, right? One or two. One for women, two for men. No exposed undergarments. This includes sports bras, panties, or anything resembling these items. This also includes white tanks for men. Who do you think that particular statement is more leaning towards? Yeah, we got some ones, a couple of twos. Okay. This one I find particularly interesting. Number 4, no house attire allowed. No wave caps, bonnets, do-rags, bandana, house shoes, or shower caps allowed. We want you to feel at home, but this is not your home. No excessively revealing clothing. I don't think I got it. I think I might have missed out the bottom. Here we go. Okay. This is kind of funny. No excessively revealing clothing. No excessively revealing or soiled clothing is allowed. This includes all distressed or ripped clothing. Shorts and shirts must cover your entire top and bottom. Who's walking around with their ass out? Literal ass. I'm not talking about drawers and ass. Literal ass out. And number 6, and this is where I think when we're talking about the sagging on the fellas, this is where this is primarily targeting that. His own specific rule: no obscene language or baggy clothing. No attire with obscene language or inappropriate offensive graphics. No excessively baggy or sagging pants. Pants must be worn at the natural waistline. So, soiled, yeah, that means don't be showing your dirty ass drawers off, which is terrible. It's very terrible. It's very unfortunate that this is a thing, right? So I say all this, and I speak on all this because, oh my God, I say all this because it's not the... Here's the thing, right? What was it a couple of months ago? I think it was a restaurant in Dallas. Hey, let me get this out of here. Which is like rules. Rules are meant to be broken. The restaurant in Dallas, appreciate the love, Miss Sarah Lou. The women were twerking, you know, and I know when Back That Ass comes on, it is an uncontrollable thing, right? You can't stop it. It's an urge to act up. But there's a time and a place for everything. And then the owner got mad about them, where they like dancing on the tables and shit. People got mad at him for trying to have a decent decorum in his restaurant. This ain't the fucking club. Go to the club if you want that shit, right? And shout out to, I wonder if Miss Marie Lovely, you know, her husband had got back. They probably still breaking headboards. They probably broke every headboard in Canada, but wherever you may be, I hope all is well. But Mr. Man Up just sent me something, a crazy picture outside of a church. I'm gonna bring this up here in a minute. But it's like every time you tell black folks, hey man, let's be decent. Let's tighten up. Let's clean up. Let's do something appropriate. Let's have something nice, right? They get mad. They get upset. They get offensive. People talking about, oh, they're targeting this stuff that mainly black people wear. Black people made your restaurant, and now you're turning your back on them. Well, sometimes people grow. Sometimes people improve, and people progress. People maybe want nicer things, or maybe they realize, hey, the crowd that we initially attracted isn't the crowd that we want to maybe, you know, that we want to push going forward. We want to be a family restaurant. We don't want kids to come out here and have butt cheeks all in their fucking face. Niggas with dirty draws all in their motherfucking face. You know, hey, we want this to be a nice family-friendly place. Old folks come here, you know, people of other groups come here. You know, it's gained a lot of popularity. But, you know, I want to have a nice establishment. What's wrong with having something nice? You ate the ice cream. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what? By Cricket, El Crickito. But, so my thing is crazy. And happy belated, Shannon. You weren't here with us, so damn your birthday. But here's my thing, right? It's not even so much that the black folks got angry. They went back and found pictures of stuff. Oh, look, here's a picture of the owner. She's wearing ripped jeans. And look at her. What a hypocrite. Like, niggas would rather not support, appreciate the love, Mr. Erlin, would rather condemn, hate, get mad, than either say, you know what, food's good, but that's just not my spot. Or, you know what, hey, I like eating here. Let me tighten up a little bit. You know what I mean? They start posting me, they want you to dress like Mormons and nuns. And it's not even that big of a deal. They didn't say you can't wear a t-shirt and some shorts. It just says be appropriate. Just not have your ass hanging out. Not have all your flesh hanging out all over the place. Extreme cleavage. Like, y'all don't understand. Like, I think y'all understand. If you're in the den, you have to understand. Because I think a lot of us, even though we may not agree totally on certain political ideologies or maybe religious, whatever it may be, like, I think we're all moderately decent people. You know what I mean? And I think that's why we can come together and have these conversations. Like, I think most of us have a level of common sense and just common decency. I may be the worst, but, you know, and it's just like, how hard is that to say, you know what, they're trying to do something to improve. They've seen an influx of this, that people come in here looking any kind of way. We don't want you coming to Turkey Leg Hut like you go to Walmart. Like, it's... That's right, disappointed suppresses black food. But, and it's just like, man, and these are black people. So again, if it was some white folks, they'd say it was racist. Like, many places are doing this because niggas, like, when a place is trendy, niggas go to the places just to hang out and post on the gram. Because lots of celebrities and things go to Turkey Leg Hut, and they fucking, people go there for clout. Oh, look, I was at Turkey Leg Hut. You know, I was wearing some damn drawers. I was posted the picture in the, I want to see it too. Look, I'm not against it, but I understand there's a time and a place. If it's there, I'm going to look. I am a man after all. But I posted a picture the other day. I went to this gumbo seafood truck, and the lady in front of me was basically wearing drawers. She was, oh, Big Dreamer, what's the motherfucking deal? What's going down? Good to see you. And so she basically wearing drawers, and she was very fleshy, if you will. Right? And again, like I said, I posted a picture of the thing. It was not something that you would fucking hide. Appreciate the super chat love. It's not something that you want to see, especially right before you're finna go eat, right? You know what you have. Women spend all that time in the mirror. They know what they wear before they go out. And so it is what it is. But again, so I'm not opposed to it. Like, I get it. Who was the other place? Steak 48 or whatever, I believe. They start putting up fucking rules to like, you got to come in here, you got to spend about $100 a plate if you want to come in here. Because niggas was literally going to the place, trying to run in there and go in the restroom to take a picture, say they eating this steak 48. Or they go and stand outside and take a picture to say that they eating at these places. Like, what is wrong with y'all? And then these be saying, I'm going there and don't tip, be cheap to the waitress and complain about shit. Like, it's some real crusty ass niggas out there, bro. And it's like, it's some real scumbag, bottom of the barrel ass people. The same type of motherfuckers who will go, what was it, in Detroit, ran up like a $340 tab and ran out on that bitch. But I bet you'll brag and tell all your people, oh yeah, man, look, we was eating here, oh, we was eating good. You won't tell them you ran out on the tab, though. You won't tell them you stiffed a motherfucker. And it kills me because these will be the same motherfuckers hollering about black oppression and this, that, and the third, but you fucking your own people over, right? And so it's just like, like people don't see that shit. There's a lot of motherfuckers are selfish as fuck. A lot of motherfuckers are greedy. They don't view it as that, but it's exactly what it is. And it's about them and them getting some clout or whatever else and attention. And they don't understand how that corrupts not only them, but everybody else around them. Reminds me as cold as white people, exactly. It's crazy. It's who was the chicks? It was super funny. Some chicks in Cali ran out on a tab. They put their asses on fucking on the news. They came back and paid it. Oh, we just forgot. Or I showed you. I don't think I showed it in here. The video of them bitches in Chicago. It was for them. They tried to run out on the fucking bill. Goofy asses left their keys. They had to come back, and them niggas started roasting their ass. Oh, y'all try to run out on the bill, huh? Y'all try to do this, and then the fucking waitress like, oh, y'all want to pay y'all bill now? And like everybody's laughing at them, and they deserved it. They deserved to get clowned for that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, shame is good. Shame is good. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, I didn't even know about that. A brawl broke out? Like, see, that's what I mean. And it's like, everybody want to be on the scene, but they don't want to contribute to the growth of anything. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I like to see people come up. Again, like I said, I've never been a turkey leg hunt. I'm not in a rush to go. You know what I'm saying? It's a turkey leg. Maybe my own goddamn turkey legs. But it's just like, niggas want to go there because they know everybody going to be there. Oh, celebrities going to be there. This going to be there. And they want to say that they there. Now they mad. And like I said, so here's the worst part about it though, right? This is what niggas did. Niggas went and started basically doxing the fucking owners because they set these rules in place. These rules did not attack anybody specifically. But niggas, when you tell them that their behavior is not acceptable, they fucking lose it. When you say, hey man, that's not a good look. You're oppressing me, you're policing me, you're doing this, you're doing that. And they lose their shit. And again, I've done it here several times. I've been called coon for all kind of shit. I don't attack individuals. I attack behaviors. I talk about the behaviors, and then I get called this, that, and the third for speaking on the behaviors. Not about specific individuals, but bad behaviors that we all know is bad, right? And this is what they did. They addressed a bad look. They want a certain image for their restaurant. Hey, yeah, we used to be a little food truck. We used to be a this and a that, and now we've come up. So now niggas done went, oh, yeah, old buddy, the owner, he was fucking this chick in the bathroom. He was cheating on his wife, and her and the wife used to be friends, and they didn't got to fight. He got a domestic violence charge. He this, and like literally have been just combing through these people's history and everything about them to try to assassinate their character. If you don't like it, don't fucking go. Like, niggas believe that they just supposed to be everywhere. Like, I want to make I'm gonna have my own restaurant, and I'm gonna make it so nigga proof. It's gonna be. I ain't even gonna be able to get in. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's just like, I want my restaurant to be so nigga proof that the bouncer stops me at the door and says, we're full, we're at capacity, and I can fire his ass. But it's just like, niggas on. You can say nigga on the tube. That's a term of endearment, if you will. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, it's so crazy because niggas just feel like entitled to be anywhere. Like, I could understand legitimate places. Like, I've seen situations where niggas actually dress nice, trying to go to a decent establishment, and then, somebody trying to push them, this, that, I can see it. But when you dress ratchet, and that's the problem too, we've talked about it, we probably have to bring that subject back up again, that women are like, a lot of people nowadays don't understand what, sexy versus slutty is. You know what I'm saying? And niggas ain't exclusive, just nigga, you ain't lying, bro. And it's just like, more women these days dress slutty. It is. Everywhere I go, I'm just like, wow. I know you feel the wind on the underside of your ass and or lack thereof. Right? You know what I'm saying? After 5, wow. That might be a thing. Oh, paper bag check. If you're darker than the sunset or the current the dusk, you can't get in. Sorry. But it's like, it's crazy, bro. Like, that they went in because these people want to have standards about their shit, and they just act like they don't want black people going there anymore. No, they want classy people going there, because it's become, once you have all these people coming in and out from all over the place to come eat at your, like, you want to present something nice to them. If they want to go to the fucking club, they go to the fucking club. Who dresses like that in the middle of the day, right? Motherfuckers coming in, bitch, with bonnets and bullshit. Anyway, so like I said, I really find it unfortunate because niggas just don't want to be held accountable in any fashion. They will get mad. They would rather take the effort to try to, what's not shade. What's the word that they use now? Not doxing, but they, like I said, they'd rather undermine your character and everything you built because they feel like they're excluded now. You know what I'm saying? Like, because they feel like they're not allowed. And it's baffling to me. One, if it's so bad that you can't wear something else, then that might not be the spot you need to go. Like I said, there's other places. People talking about, go to this place over here. You can wear whatever you want. Like, okay, then do that. You ain't getting no turkey legs. There's no celebrities over there. But go over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're not going to get the clout that you're wanting for that shit. But like I said, it is what it is. Doodle-doo. We got like a solid 20 minutes, right? About 22 minutes. All right, let me see something here. Because I want to open up the lines and get y'all's thoughts about something. But I have to speak on this last thing, right? Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what people don't get anymore. Like, there's nothing for anybody. It's for the streets. And that's what I say. Like, women are a precious commodity. Women are a special thing. Good women are a special thing. A lot of these broads out there for the streets, they do it for the gram. Like Kanye said a long time ago, you ain't got your bitch, Instagram got your bitch. They put on anything, things that should be, seductive and sultry for your significant other. They put it on for society, and they get mad when somebody says something about it. Well, bitch, you the goofy one. But again, there are no rules anymore. Now, this is something we're going to talk about, and I'm going to bring this up because I'm actually going to find the thread that pertains to this, right? And this is what I say when niggas be trying to figure out what you broads be on, because I don't think y'all be knowing. So, it's Tuesday, right? Twitter Tuesday. I pulled this off the Twitters. After 2 months of talking, I told this guy yesterday I wasn't ready for a relationship, and he responded, "It's been great. Hope you have a good one." And then he blocked me. No effort, no pressure applied. I'm devastated. This man did exactly what you wanted him to do, right? You spent 2 months, 60 days, maybe 61, talking to this person. If you spend that amount of time, I think most people would think that it's going to lead to something. You told him after that amount of time, basically, you were not interested, right? That you were no longer interested, that you were like, you basically, what's that shit that women always say? Don't waste my time. You know what I'm saying? You took 60 something days. I'm sure there may have been dates or whatever else. And then he said, you know what? All right, cool. I'm good. And now you're upset because he didn't apply pressure. But yet, if he would have applied pressure, then he would have been a stalker, or he don't know when to take a hint. You know what I'm saying? No, nothing. He just did exactly. And this is what I mean. Like when men say, y'all, we can't figure y'all out. We don't get it. We don't understand it. And then when we speak on stuff, it's we're the ones that are out there. We're very simple, right? Men are very simple. But you entertained this man for 60 days, said you weren't interested, and he gave you what you wanted. He blocked you, which is the smart move, so you can't try to come back with that back and forth bullshit. Well, I may have changed my mind. Like, he's not going to play no games with you. I think he was brilliant. I think he did exactly what he was supposed to do. But let's do this right here. I should close that out. Oh, I actually had a whole page I was gonna I forgot I had that page up about turkey leg and what they said about that. Yeah, somebody said the dress code was racist. They said, please know we're a family-friendly restaurant that serves all ages from children to adults daily. Putting this dress code in place was necessary to ensure that all parties from our guests to our staff are dressed appropriately when in our establishment. Unfortunately, due to the attire of some guests, we were forced to put this new policy in place to remain committed to ensuring that all guests are comfortable while visiting us. We are not a club. We are a family-friendly restaurant and will continue to maintain our standards as we welcome everyone to the turkey leg cut. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said salute on the dress code. It was getting out of control. And then, again, like I said, somebody said it was racist. But that's that. Dan the Man, appreciate the love. Say, I think modern men, for the most part, evolving past the games that we've been playing for years. Don't worry, though. Simps are on standby. Oh, absolutely. And it is very unfortunate. But I want to show y'all the responses to this. And let me scale it to a certain amount so y'all can see this clearly. All right, here we go. Y'all don't want all that extra shit. That's the one. And well, let me do it like this. All right. Let's do it like so. All right. So, let's look at some of these comments because that's where it gets a little janky. You're devastated because he respected your decision, right? Which actually got more likes than the thing. Is that what they call ratioed? This certain says there's a lady who took all my belongings in my room and moved to another town. I came back from work in the evening to an empty room. I never called her and asked her anything. She was angry that I never bothered to know where she went. Ladies are petty. People in this thread don't get it. He was basically only into her for the thing, not her, not a friendship. When it was clear that she didn't want more, he didn't just respect her choice because he didn't respect it. He blocked her. That shows he didn't care for her as a person. See, this is a woman's logic. She said she's not interested in a relationship. If she was giving up that thing, then why would he block her? This is what I say, like, this is why we say some of y'all are super goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't make any sense. If she was giving up that thing, Like, what is he supposed to continue on for another couple of months? Like, see, this is what I'm saying. Women be like, oh, men are creeps and they keep bothering me. Then when one says he's not going to chase you, then he's wrong. That's the thing. You can't win with some of y'all. And again, to be in the library already. But it's just like, oh man, yeah, it's been one it's been one of those. It's been a pretty good deal, I think, this evening. It's been pretty good. Yeah, and it's just like he's only into her for that thing. Like, come on. It shows he didn't care. And so this other chick, I took the thing off. Maybe this one is, somebody said, what's his number? Where did I put it? Right here. If she wanted to be friends with him, she could say that. He clearly wasn't looking to be friends with her, and she clearly wanted to be chased. Some people don't like their time wasting. Some women don't want to no means no convince me guy. Those dudes are horrific. He was right. And that's what I'm saying. So it's like, what is a man supposed to do? What is he supposed to do? Again, we're supposed to, y'all expect us to guess with every chick. Well, maybe she wants me to pursue her. Maybe she doesn't. And you wrong either way. Then this dummy, he was genuinely not interested. If he was, he won't quit like that. I've been there, and I know sometimes all the lady wants is a show of how genuine you are. Just push, and you'll be surprised how the door opens even wider than you expected. That sounds like, I'm not even going to say it. And then it's sort of got to, yeah. Hold on, let y'all see this response here. Because it's not, all hope is not lost. So the guy that tried, and again, I think this is probably Nigerian Twitter. What they call American Black Twitter slave trade Twitter. Nigerian Twitter is great. They talked for 2 fucking months, so you expect him to talk to her for a year, 2 years before eternity before she would say yes? There's no time. She said she's not ready, and the guy moved on. Like, it's that simple. Like, again, the same way that then she on there talking about some guys just don't have patience. It's annoying. But if he harasses you and he's constantly after you, it's annoying. Y'all, this is why dealing with women is so difficult for the modern man. Like, I understand the red pill. I understand the MGTOWs. I kind of understand the SYSBM. But, like, y'all, that's the thing. And this one is actually makes sense. Let's not confuse men, especially in a world where consent is already a gray area. And that's the thing, right? Because I just seen some shit talking about consent can be taken away at any time for no reason, all this and all this and all this. So, like I said, women need to get it on one accord, right? When I'm saying women, I'm speaking in general, not all. Because you have those people who say, well, consent can be taken and it's because all this other stuff. And like I said, there's this gray area. No means no. Well, now you're being disrespectful. Who was it? The Aziz picked out the wine, and he got hit with a Me Too, even though she said she didn't want to do shit, and he didn't do anything with her because he didn't hold her and pet her hair. That's literally what she said. She tried to hit him with a Me Too. Like, it's a very dangerous place to be a man, right? Because you have these goofies like this, right? But again, as a man, you have to know, 60 days, he should have known that he was dealing with a goofy. And it's okay, because these women need to be held to the same standard. You're a goofy, you're a fucking goofy. It is what it is. But again, like she was saying, if you don't want a relationship, awesome, but he has no obligation to stay in the friend zone until you feel ready. Best solution, move on. You lost this one. So, it is what it is, right? Exactly. Anyway, but yeah, some of these other responses are very crazy. I'm not even going to get into that. But yeah, and that's I agree. Chocolate milk, I agree. It's like I don't know. Like I said, again, you got to understand what type of individuals you're dealing with when you're dealing with these type of individuals. Oh, I'm glad you reminded me. Hold on. And I said I was going to show this thing that Man Up sent. So I know y'all are probably like, oh, open the damn line. But it's just like a couple of minutes before we're about to wind down. And so I'm probably not going to do that. But we still had a very good time this evening nonetheless. Or at least I did. I enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It was good for me. Was it good for y'all? And Honcho gets me too'd. All right. Oh, this is the fucking button I'm looking for. I gotta send this to myself so I can share this. I forgot I got that app on my computer. I could just show my phone. Well, no, I don't want to do that because I might definitely get canceled. Pushing the wrong shit. You know, I gotta keep all my perv pictures. Said I'm gonna post some videos in the Discord when I get over and blow your mind about the million modern. Oh, sock game, man. Keep it safe. Keep a sock. Appreciate the love, Strong and Grand, aka Dan the Man with the Plan. This goes along with the video that we started this all off with, right? And I think I'm gonna show that video one more time just to melt y'all's minds after this, just because it's so confusing to me. I just don't get where or what was happening in it. I want to know your thoughts about this picture here. Oh, get my Jello pudding pops. Yes, yes, yes. And one more time for your mind. Yes, I'm gonna go back and find the Renegade blockers. And for all of y'all, I want y'all to go to sleep. Wow, another church said legalized after the runner got suspended. That's wow. Wow. That is. That's what I'm saying. Like, again, we're talking about accountability and playing by the rules, right? We want a special set of circumstances just for us because we're special people. But again, I want y'all to sit this on your brains as you sleep tonight. And
I'm trying to phrase this nicely, and I can't yell, but I want to. So, Black people and people of color in the queer community aren't seen by white queers as queer as they are. On almost every occasion where I've been discussing my queerness or my experiences with queerness with white gays, they speak to me in a condescending way and they treat me as if I am a straight person imposing on a queer subject because they don't see us as queer as them. Queerness is seen as something that is white and a way to compare oppression, and it's used to compare oppression. So it's impossible for white gays to see us as gay as them. The LGBTQ community has been used as a front to hide racism or to excuse racism. Do research on Black queerness, please. I'm trying to phrase this nicely.
so who's going to do the research? I'm not going to be the one. Oh, man. When is this? When is this thing gonna be over with? When is the whole thing just gonna be done? Right? When is the whole simulation over with? Right? Because I don't know how much more of this I can take. AIDS too, super AIDS. This is like people have got like this is what I'm saying. This is why China's out there banning all of this shit. We are out here pushing this to the forefront, right? And this is why we have issues. Like America has it so good. It's so good here that we have to start creating problems that don't really exist. Like we create things to complain about. Like it's so easy in this country that we just got to we got to wake up and find, well, not we, they have to wake up and go find stuff to be upset about. I still don't know what queer means. Like, AIDS. Oh my God. Electric bug. Hallelujah. Yeah, just like there's multiple variants of the thing. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, they got fucking John Cena out there speaking Chinese or Mandarin. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Miss Nancy, how are you? Oh man. It is a terrible society in which we live in. It is, this country cannot last much longer. Just everything is bad. Look, I'm going Team Germany. Hey, maybe they're not as bad as we thought they were. Right? Maybe it was just a little bit of propaganda. Maybe they had the right idea. Right? I'm not denying that there was an event. But maybe, just maybe, we need to straighten some things out around here. Oh man, you're talking about family. This is family. Y'all seen that fucking that meme? Like I said, I stopped at Fast and Furious 2. But oh my goodness, were they flying cars in outer space now? Like, what is going on? Wow, yeah. No man, we got a similar situation going on right now with my grandparents' home, and I'm not even gonna get into that. You know. But here's the deal. To all of you wonderful people, I thank y'all for rocking with me this evening. We will have another stream sometime. I remember I met John Cena and didn't know it was John Cena. Like, it wasn't like I met him. Like, hey, what's up, bro? Dude, I guess the WWE or whatever was in town. This is when I stayed off of Edgebrook and Clearwood. Not in the nicest of neighborhoods. And there was a 24-hour fitness. I got a membership there. I think I went like twice. And one of the times I went in there, I was going in, and it was a white dude, and he had some throwed ass Air Force Ones. Like, them hoes was throwed. They was like black. They were black suede, and they were like in white, and white checking all that shit. And I think there were some highs. And I'm looking like, this dude got some clean ass ones on him. It was tight. And I looked up, and I'm like, this dude's face looks real familiar. You know what I'm saying? Like, real familiar. Didn't think about it. Did not realize it was him until maybe like 2 or 3 days later. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I seen his face on something. I was like, oh shit, that was fucking John Cena. Oh well, he ain't The Rock, but I guess he's cool. But man, I'm trying to produce y'all. We are we're gonna do something again later this week, maybe Friday. Let's say Tuesday. Just depends. Like I said, because what I want to start doing is instead of just overdoing. Like I really want to start when I got a lot of fun stuff to show y'all, and we got a lot of interesting topics. Like we'll have one prevalent topic, but like I said, I want to bring the den back to the energy that it used to have. I like all the debauchery. I enjoy being a place where we can speak semi-freely to whatever doesn't get deleted by the YouTube or oppressive German moderators. But I rocked with y'all. But y'all know how it goes, man. After the den streams, we slide in the Discord for the after party. It goes down. So if you missed it, make sure you're in there. I'll be in there for a little bit. But I'm going to take my ass to bed because I do need to, I mean, gotta disrespect Heidi behind her back. Do it in front of her face. That's where she likes it. Anyway, I'm chugging up a deuce. I fucks with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button. If y'all ain't hit that like button, make sure you're following all the proper social media. Shout out to everybody, man. I appreciate all the love. Shout out to Man Up. Shout out to Miss Sarah. Shout out to 17. Shout out to Strong and Grand. Shout out to Heidi. Let me make sure. I ain't miss nobody. If I missed you, I promise I ain't dish you. For all the love. If I did, yeah, Toxic Tuesday. I think we do need to have Toxic Tuesday. Toxic Tuesday / Twitter Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Let me see what they got going on here. It's always something. But with that being said, I appreciate y'all. I fucks with y'all. I'm trying to produce y'all be cool like y'all be cool. But most of all, hit that like button and say, fuck Heidi on the way out. I'm gone.